Celebrate life and have a good time.
In the world where we trial and tested, they jar protected, gave them powers for breakfast. Not much hours and hours that I've invested, though I channel the powers that can't be messed with.
Powers, so you're mad. It's myself, 100 Eyes from the Powers for Breakfast show, the most edutaining podcast in the UK, people. And today I'm very excited to announce who we've got in the studio. We've got charismatic, talented, intricate Soul Sistering.
Yes. Blessings.
How you doing, Dice?
I'm good. I'm very well, thank you.
Yeah?
Yeah, man.
Do you like the intro? Is that
I do. Thank you very much. You big me up.
Big up it. No, but you deserve it, man. You deserve it. I just want to get into it straight away, yeah? How did the name Dice Phoenix come up? Do you like...
Well, my government name's Candice.
Okay.
Spelled Candice.
Okay.
And I was with a crew called SRE, Scatter Records Entertainment.
Okay.
And they just used to call me Dice.
Okay.
And then everyone was like, but you know there's a rapper called Dice. Okay. And I was like, no, I don't. So then I got with another manager a couple of years after that, and he was like, yeah, no, there's an American artist called Dice, so you need to change your name. I was like, I'm not changing my name. It's just my name.
A bit melodramatic.
So I was like, do you know what? I've been through a lot. And he was like, okay, so add something to it. So I was like, okay, cool. Went away. I thought, what do I resonate with? And I've been through the fire.
Jeez.
Yeah. So and it was one of the songs that I wrote as well. Been through the fire when I was a kid.
Man.
So Phoenix came to mind because anytime something's sent to break me, I rebirth. Yeah.
Wow. So
that's how it came.
When you first started music, was that the first name you just come out with?
Dice Phoenix.
Yeah.
Yeah, when it all became official and I started learning how to manage myself and had to put my branding together, that was it.
Bad.
Yeah.
Mad.
So if you look at my old stuff, if you want to look at old music from when I was 15 to about 20, I'm under Dice. Just Dice. Dice SRE. Yeah. And then from there on out, it's Dice Phoenix.
The growth.
Yeah.
Been mad.
Yeah, man.
Keep getting reborn every time someone tries to...
Every time something's sent to defeat me,
mad.
I'm undefeatable.
Yeah. just keep rising, like the Phoenix.
Keep rising.
Where you from?
Northwest London.
Oh. What
You know
country?
my background. Mixed heritage. My mother is from Grenada.
Okay.
But that springs off into Yoruba, like Arawak.
Okay.
So there's Yoruba ancestry, some Spanish, and then the native Indian. And then there's a Scottish grandma in there as well.
Okay.
So my mum's grandmother was a white woman with blue eyes and grey hair.
Okay.
She was from Scotland. And then my biological father, he's Hindu, born in Kenya. And the man who raised me, God bless him, is Somali Egyptian Franco.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you're saying about Yoruba and ayahuasca, yeah?
No, Arawaks.
Arawaks, sorry.
Yeah.
Ayahuasca is the DMT, so it's a bit early, but yeah.
Yeah,
Arawaks. So your bloodline derived from the Tainos?
I don't even know. I'm still delving into it, like...
Because you're talking about the Indian side, didn't it?
Yeah,
Like the
native.
The West Indian side, yeah?
Yeah, the West Indian side, but it goes into, like... They're not allowed to say Red Indians anymore.
Why?
I don't know. It's like us saying...
What, mixed race?
Half caste or something, I don't know, isn't it? Isn't it what the colonizers started calling them?
Okay, cool.
So
that's the
call
case,
them native Indians.
Oh, yeah. I hear that. I hear that.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, man.
And what do you do day to day?
Do what I do?
Yeah.
I teach my children. I'm homeschooling. Yep. I do a lot of care work. Care for my mother. I'm helping at the moment care for my grandmother. But yeah, we're just at home trying to build our legacy. So it starts with the kids. We've got to make sure they're educated and make sure...
Go sow those seeds right.
Yeah, make sure that education is coming from a good place.
Place of love.
Not raising slaves.
Mad. So, Dice Phoenix. What I know about you, yeah? Because I've seen you around for a long time now. Maybe the last 5 years. I've got to know your music and know who you are a little bit. Would you say you're religious or spiritual?
For along like the latter part of these years, I've come away from saying I'm religious. I'm starting to slowly understand though, or see where everything's getting so murky that when people are saying that they're not religious, and then you've got this new world order that's trying to come in and create a one world religion that isn't actually a religion type thing. So now I'm conscious of that. I don't want people to get me misconstrued when I say that I'm not religious. I am more spiritual, because religion is pit to put us against each other. And I see the truth. Like I said, my man who raised me was Somali.
Yeah, what was he?
So my ayeyo, that means grandma in Somali, she was practicing Muslim.
Okay.
Not really super strict. And I guess the cultures then influence what type of, Islamic preferences you have. But he wasn't a strong practicer, isn't a strong practicer. And then I grew up really heavily in church. So we started off in Grenada. You have Baptists, like spiritual Shango vibes and stuff like that. So we came from a spiritual Baptist background.
Okay. Didn't know that, so.
Yeah, and then when I got older...
Sorry to cut you.
Yeah.
What's the religion of Grenada? What's the main religion in Grenada? Is it Christianity?
Christianity, yeah.
Okay. Continue, please.
Then I went through a really big period of charismatic church,
Okay.
which is where I learned how to perform, and we did a lot of concerts and stuff there.
Where was that?
V2V.
Where were you?
Used to be called VCC. Started off in Finchley Road, and then it took over Kilburn.
Okay.
And there was a huge church in Kilburn.
Is it still about?
They are. I think they've moved to Harrow somewhere now.
Do you go there still? Obviously not, because you don't know where they moved to.
Nah.
Okay.
Don't go there. A lot happened.
A lot. Oh, okay.
It's a whole different podcast interview.
Oh, like that. Yeah, I'm about to big them up, because we need churches.
I'll
like that.
always pick them up.
Oh,
like, it doesn't
cool,
matter if you fall, you have to stand again, innit? So
it's like fall
it
down,
doesn't-
stand up, stand up.
Doesn't matter
man.
what happened with me or what happened there at the time. There's still a lot that I'm grateful for with like the pastors and everything like that. They knew about the principalities of God and the universe and the law of attraction and stuff like that. Without preaching it, they kind of installed it into us.
Okay, that's deep.
So all of that has stayed with me, shaped who I am now. So yeah, I can't be angry.
So since you're on the spirituality path, how would you define spirituality in your words? What is spirituality?
Inner standing.
Inner standing.
I think when you search within, the more I dive into myself, the more I see God, and the more I see God in everything and everyone, and I realize that we're all one.
Big up.
So for me, that's spirituality.
I like that. There was a story, yeah. At one point of the earth, humans were gods, and humans abused their powers. So there was one main god, and he decided that he wanted to hide divinity, which made us godlike. So he hid it within ourselves. And when you said that, that was just...
Oh man, that just gave me goosebumps all up my collarbone.
Why is that?
That's crazy.
But that's good you said it's within yourself, because that's the answer I'm looking for, because everything is within you.
Yeah. I mean, even in the Bible, there's certain things and scriptures that are said, and then the older you get and the more you do realize, 'cause I guess in church we're always told to make sure we have our own one-to-one relationship with God, and not to just live through other people's relationship
and
with God.
who's God to you? Yourself?
Mad.
Your higher self? Is it a being
I
out
think
of
there's
this
a
world?
most high creator that my mind cannot comprehend what kind of being or...
Universal
To me, yeah,
architect.
to me it's everything all at once.
Okay.
Everything at the same time.
Okay.
Past, present and future. In all of creation, I see God. God's here right now as we're sitting with each other.
Yeah,
Like,
facts.
To me, like this, we're breaking bread kind of thing by going back and forth on information and stuff like that. Like what you just said resonated with every cell in my body, because I just felt it like go up when you
Still.
said that. You have to look within.
You have to still.
And I believe that to be true.
Exactly. So when people go in churches and stuff and looking at idols, I can't deal with them things. There's definitely not. 150% not. Because it makes no sense to me already. If it's clear as day in the books, like you said, people ain't reading the books, you know. People are going to church to get preached to, not
Yeah.
really reading
Not understanding.
the blueprint.
They're understanding.
Yeah.
They're standing under something that has been told to them.
How long you been on the spiritual path, and when was the first, let's say, break of consciousness kick in? Like when you actually noticed that, okay, look, I'm different from the rest, and I got a different path, I got a
Always.
different mission.
Always.
From you as a baby.
Always.
Serious?
Yeah, man.
Okay.
Something was always kind of off. I guess when I got to like 11, I found out that the man who was raising me wasn't my biological dad, and then something clicked.
How'd you find out?
And I thought, my cousins.
They just spoke about it.
They were just teasing me.
So let me ask a question. Let me ask a question then.
Kids are mad.
So you growing up now, you thought this guy was your biological father the whole time?
Yeah.
And your mother didn't tell you that it wasn't?
No.
What about the surname? Did you not have the same surnames as him?
I did to begin with. In school, yeah, I was Thomas Smith. We had double barrels, so my mum's a Thomas, and he was a Smith. And
Okay.
yeah, I had a double barrel.
How old was
surname.
you when you said that, when your cousins told you that?
11.
How did you feel when you found that out?
I was shocked. A lot of things did click. Like when I got above a certain age, started heading into 7, them ages there was like a slight disconnect of physical love, if I should say, like hugging and playing.
Why is that? Is it because he knew? Like I don't know. Because why would that happen?
I don't know. I don't know.
So for you as a 7-year-old to realise that,
Yeah.
it must have been that obvious.
I mean, I think maybe
Do you have other siblings?
subconscious. Yes.
Are they?
Because I've got a little brother and a younger sister.
Oh, so you're seeing
that
the
are from-
difference between how he chooses. Okay, naturally.
So for me,
I see that.
I guess coming from like
Hard.
a Somali background, sometimes the boys are favoured, or so the girls in the family think or say.
Oh wow.
The boys are kind of favoured. Sometimes
Is that a
like
Muslim
with
thing?
Irish.
Or is that
yeah, I think so. It could be
a Somalian thing?
Yeah. Mm.
Because I know in India, they don't want girls still.
That's what I'm saying.
They don't want girls because they know the father has to pay for the wedding.
The
innit?
wedding and stuff.
so
Yeah, it's quite widespread. I think
that's bad.
culturally. Yeah.
That's fascinating.
So I'd started seeing and remembering, like, I used to do that with Dad, or jump on his back or watch like old school videos. So then when I found out at 11, I don't think they wanted me to know because they didn't want that to affect my upbringing.
Yeah,
and they wanted me
though.
to be mature enough to understand, all the intricacies of why maybe my biological father wasn't there, and he didn't want me to ever feel like
He wasn't part of the family.
yeah, he was like, it had nothing to do with you. Like, that has nothing to do with you as a child. I didn't ever want you to feel like you had done anything wrong or anything like that, or you were any different to
Big up.
your little brother who came, because he chose to be my father before he ever fathered kids.
Yeah, big up.
But as a teenager, I didn't see or think any of that.
You wouldn't know.
My mind went straight to, raw. That's why this and that's why that, and
You weren't mature enough for
yeah,
it.
why did my real dad not want me then? So no one wants me, kind of thing. So that kind of took over.
Is that how people feel straight away? Like they feel that don't want them, not.
I just felt rejected, like, kind of thing.
Oh,
At
man.
first I was baffed, like, I've been lied to, and I was like, wait, who is this guy on the end of the phone with like a really English strange accent?
And that was your dad.
Sounded quite Cockney, yeah. And
you
then
met him?
And then I saw pictures. Yeah, it's Hindu guy.
Okay, you look cool now.
Yeah, man, we're cool.
And your stepdad's cool. Everything cool.
Yeah, no, he's cool.
Okay.
My dad. I call my dad.
Your step.
I call my
of course,
stepdad
of course.
So now when I say dad, I know it gets a bit confusing to everyone else. But
No, but you know what? Sorry, I must say, yeah, I gotta salute him still, regardless, because it's not an easy job
I know.
taking on someone else's child,
Yeah.
and like fully take him on, and you found out by accident. So that was
Yeah.
never meant to be.
Yeah.
It was meant to be, but it wasn't meant to be at the
Yeah.
same time. So you gotta give my man full salutes as well. But I do understand the difficulties on his side as well, because
of course,
he can only do so much, because the main carer is your mother. So slyly he has to go through her for anything.
And
And
so
when
you
you're talking
see,
about the bonding and stuff like
that's
that,
where I started noticing
Yeah.
small things, because it kind of showed, as I gained more emotional maturity, it kind of showed that mum had more say, or if mum was angry with something or something was going on, he'd kind of a little bit back off. Whereas with
his other
kids,
can't.
that's not the
It's
case.
a natural
type thing. Yeah,
Oh, wow.
But it was so small and subtle
that was enough.
that it was enough for me to realise
Yeah.
once they said, that's okay, cool, it's true what your
Yeah.
cousins have been saying, we've got to come clean. Then I was like, right, okay, yeah, I wasn't just bugging, thinking that.
Oh man.
Well, I guess that's undeveloped minds. You just take it, and I guess our parents came from a different age. Like with me, I'm so open with my kids.
Yeah.
I guess I was a young mum as well, so I was too open at the beginning, because my mum would say, you can't just share everything with your kids, like they're kids, and I'd be like, no, mum, but I'm not lying to them. I'm not lying
So
to no one.
that's the cause.
And then you have to
and
find a
effect
balance,
of that whole situation when you're younger.
Yeah.
That's
You
crazy.
do, but kids like need sheltering from certain things.
They do.
So
They do.
yeah,
Now, thank you for sharing that though, because that's deep. Still, that's deep. I hope you found peace.
definitely.
Yeah.
And it's funny. My dad moved in with me.
Yeah. Legit dad.
No,
Okay.
my dad.
Oh yeah. Yes.
So my dad moved in with me, and the table was not turned, but it was really good being back in. He brought a lot of peace into my life when he moved back in as me being an adult into my home.
Oh,
It
wow.
was really nice having my dad there. He kind of came in at a good. I had a breakup and had a divorce, and he kind of came in to. I don't think he did it on purpose at that time, but it was a really good time.
was destined.
God ordained, yeah, he destined it. But as he came in, it gave me a lot of closure. And I think one day I messaged him and said, Dad, I really understand now, like, what you were trying to achieve when I was a teenager. I'm really sorry for, how everything was revealed. And I'm sorry for any pain that I caused you.
Oh, that's nice.
And he was like, Candace, like, I can understand why you may have felt a certain way, I said to him. And he was like, Candace, I was never angry at you. I never had those feelings towards you. All I wanted to do was protect you. And so I was angry at the people that had put that seed into your life.
It's a real difficult situation, like even for your mother, because your mother's duty is to protect you at all costs. Forget the boyfriend, because she has to think of you first. So she has to, I don't want to say it, but keeping that 100 eyes as well, because you know what, I know how it goes out here. So you know what, it's a difficult situation, but the outcome shows today.
Yeah.
So well done to them anyway, regardless. Yeah.
Definitely.
Big up yourself, guys.
Absolutely.
So boom, let's just go into your music style, girl, because I want to say something. Yeah. Listen, your vocals are movie stuff, man. Like I can't even describe it because it's out of this world. How long you been singing for?
I wrote my first song at 9.
At 9 years old.
Yeah,
Did you record it?
in church. And I remember it still.
So so let's go back to the church. So that church was your influence into you getting into music.
Oh, but the first song I wrote was in the church just before that, which was a small little Baptist church. And I don't know why, I just wrote a song.
Did your parents encourage you singing?
My mum's a singer.
What?
She's a bad boy jazz singer.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You want to plug her?
Camden. Yeah, man. Her name's Carol. She used to go by the name of Caroline Sinclair. She's now Kaz on Instagram.
Okay.
She's the eagle.
She's Kaz.
Yeah, she's the eagle in the family. She flies above, so she can see everything that's going on. She's like a silent ninja.
So she's your catalyst to you singing today.
Yeah.
Oh, that's weird.
So when I was younger, I was getting voice training and didn't even know that I was getting voice training, because she'd just sing and then I'd sing and then she'd do scales. La, la, la. Oh, my voice is going because of the wedding yesterday, but
Yeah.
she'd do scales up and down and different things. So yeah.
Might have to get him on to plug me still.
Yeah.
might have to get the vocal training still. I can't lie to
man.
you. But boom. So your inspirations growing up before we get into your real music, because I want them to know and feel who you felt for you to come out with this sound.
Firstly, my mum.
Okay, big up Cal.
And then we have to jump straight
Sorry,
into...
big up Kaz.
Yeah. Nina Simone.
But
She's, till this day, one of my favorite artists.
One of the best.
Like the way that she commands respect, the way that she walked into rooms where she maybe didn't feel wanted. Yeah. Her outspokenness, I just resonate with her, because sometimes my mouth don't have no bound, and I've had to learn to like reel it in. She kind of gives me that freedom fighter type energy. Erykah Badu, yeah, I resonate with her as well. She's amazing.
big up.
Obviously, I loved Michael Jackson.
So you got a lot of 90s
When I was
sounds,
younger.
90s
Yeah,
influenced you highly.
Brandy influenced me a lot. My dad used to burn me CDs and then print off the cover and put it in the front of the CDs.
What's
So
that?
I had
Burn CDs?
burn them, like rip
I know.
albums.
That's so far away.
I know. He used to download them, put them on for me. I was young.
Yeah.
I was like just coming into teenagehood, just before teenagehood. So them years there, I had
Were they both
Lauryn
supporting
Hill.
you then? Sorry, your stepdad and your dad, and your mum. Were they both supporting you together?
Yeah,
Like-
I remember singing through some school event one time. and it was in Victoria Park in Finchley, and there was like a huge stage and everything like that, and we dressed up as TLC and we did it. So I have to say, yeah, they did support me. He always had the video cameras out and stuff like that.
Wow, so you got a lot of archives.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Post some of them, man.
I should. We have. My mum's still got the old. She got the old video player.
When I deep dived into you, I saw a video from 9 years ago when you was in like a mall singing.
Oh yeah, that's in Leeds.
Yeah.
That's White Rose.
Wow.
Yeah, White Rose.
Wow. You definitely can see the growth from there though, 150%.
Yeah.
Yeah. Your sound, you've grown into your sound completely.
Yeah.
100% matured into it. Like you own that.
Oh, do you know what? That's recent. I worked with Ron Tom. He was the founder of Sugar Babes.
Okay.
So did some collaborating with him and worked with him for a few months, and he was kind enough to welcome me into his kind of vortex. And I'm a sponge, so I record myself and stuff like that at home, and it's only because when I was being engineered in SRU studios, I'd ask questions and write notes down, and then I'd apply it to my life. So when I'm around people, I take information. And he said something, I was recording, and he kept saying to me, "You're like on the level of Aretha Franklin and them people there."
You know what? I agree with him.
Yeah.
I agree with him. 100%.
There was a point where I was recording and he was like, he was just in awe, but then he said, "And you haven't even let go yet. You haven't even tapped in and like just, you haven't never done that yet." And when he said that, I was like, it's true, I haven't. And then I started writing more songs for the I Am album. So on there's a song called Download.
Yep.
And when I was recording that's what he said to me in my head kind of popped in. And then, so now I've kind of let go. And I've just let go.
Your music speaks to the soul.
Yeah.
100%.
It comes from the soul.
Yeah, it definitely spoke to my soul. When I heard it, I was like, am I the only one hearing this? Do you know what I mean? Like, what? It's movies, man.
Yeah.
I think you're definitely built for movies. Not saying you can't do a top hit. 100% you can. I think that's too easy for you. Because the level you're at, I'm not even gassing people, you know, because you can check her out as well. Yeah, we're going to talk about her album in a second. But the levels are high up in here, bro. I think, like, I told you, I wanted to do a song with you straight away, just from hearing you. Yeah. And I gave you the beat, and you know what we're on, innit?
Yeah, we're doing that.
That's you, yeah? Big up. But yeah, let's go into the album. I Am. 10-track album?
It's 10 tracks, yeah.
10-track album, right?
Yeah.
I love it.
I was working on a project. It was actually a different album called Of Love, which is still there.
Okay.
And it ended up being 20 tracks. And someone was like, "No, you got to split them. Like, it's going to be a side A and a side B."
Okay, yeah.
And then the more I started doing it and putting it out, I thought, nah, Of Love, where I am in my career, like I'm well known, but I still haven't had that break or that exposure.
Yeah.
And then I decided, you know what, the reason why I sing is not for that purpose.
That's what I'm talking about. So
then I gave out I Am. God says I am that I am.
Yeah. But when you said I am, what was in your head afterwards? That what
Why did I call it I Am?
Yeah, okay, I know why. Because you can. It's whatever comes after that is what manifests, don't it?
Yeah, but yeah, it's a very. I chose to write manifestation music. So I used to sell pain.
I can hear that.
One time, Slim, my brethren, told me.
Yeah, you sell pain very well.
I sell pain really well. He said to me, "Dice, you know you can sell pain, blood." And I said, "You know what? I do." And then I decided I'd want to stop selling pain because I'm an overcomer. So I started tapping into where do I want to be while I'm going through the pain, because in the Muslim faith, you're accountable for what you put out. So as a singer, I was battling, like, people are going to be singing back my stuff.
I like that.
And it's going to, what flows from the head flows down, isn't it?
I like that.
So I got really conscious about what I am singing to the world and what my kids are going to be singing back to me when they hear me playing my tracks, and what other kids are going to be singing when they listen to my tracks.
I like that. I like that.
So then, yeah, that's kind of how that came about, yeah.
You need that.
And it split into two. So then Of Love is something that I really want to put out properly.
Okay.
And I Am was just...
What? Like?
It's just everything in it. It's God in everything and in us. So I called it I Am. And I Am Dice Phoenix.
Mad. Listen, I got a few favourites on that album, and when I say favourites, it's what hit me straight away. Because that's how I like songs. Like it has to hit me in the next first 10 seconds. If it's not hitting the first seconds, I scroll to the middle.
Yeah.
And if it don't hit me,
too.
then I'll move on.
Yep.
So I'm gonna say the songs that hit me from the beginning. Yeah.
Yeah.
Come.
Yeah.
Was a good pause, but you know.
Pause.
Come was a good song still.
Yeah.
Shooting Star was bad.
Yeah.
Choices.
Yep.
City of Gold.
City of Gold.
City of Gold. City of Gold is a good song as well, I must say. It's powerful. Very powerful. Rain.
Oh, you like Rain?
Rain. That's the first song, yeah? That's the first.
Trinity is the first song.
Second, the Rain second one then.
Isn't Rain towards the
Rain had a bounce on it, a proper bounce on it. I love Rain.
Rain's towards the end, I think.
Oh, sorry, you know what? I assumed that because when I was looking at the SoundCloud, I thought you upload the first one last and the last one first. Or when you upload the first one, it ends up last on the playlist.
Okay, yeah.
Kind of thing. So I assumed that was the
It depends
first.
where you're looking as well. My SoundCloud, some of it's all jiggled about.
Okay, I
Yeah.
see.
And on Spotify, it's in the album
Oh,
order.
I see.
Yeah, because I put it out free first.
Yes.
So on SoundCloud, anyone that's been following me from back in the day, they're
Yeah.
all like on SoundCloud. So I gave it out. People can download it on there.
What's your favourite song of the album?
Off the album.
I Am.
It would have to be Come. Yeah. Pause.
Definitely a pause, but that song is level. I told you, innit, when I saw you earlier, I said that should be inside like Lion King.
Yeah.
At the beginning, the intro music.
Yeah.
It's that powerful.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? To put a song at the beginning of a movie.
Yeah.
You must have a lot of confidence in that song. I have a lot of confidence in that song.
Thank
I think that should get into a lot of movies.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
It's like it's a rebirth song.
Yeah.
Like, that's how I felt about it. I felt
Definitely.
re-energized.
Definitely.
I felt you know how I felt? I felt like I was in all white on a hill. My hands out like that.
Yeah.
That's how I felt. I did. I was doing it in the studio as well. The energy was just coming to me like that. I was like, you know what? I need to listen to more of that type of music. It's self-cleansing as well.
Yeah. Oh, man, I'm blessed.
Yeah, man.
Thank you, man.
Any videos come from the album?
Yeah, I did a little viral video to Come.
I saw that.
It was just of all my clips that I've been around the world recently in the past year, and just little moments that I've seen that were beautiful. There was like a little trapped bird in a window.
Okay.
And
I don't think I saw that video actually. I think I saw
No.
the one on your Insta.
Yeah, okay, the one where I'm
Yeah.
singing live.
No, it's like it has words on it, God, and it changes as like different transitions. It was more just like a online video, wasn't official.
Or was it like people on the beach and stuff like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, it should be that one.
No, it's not that one then.
It's not.
No, I don't remember seeing that.
Okay.
But it's on your
Yeah, I was
Insta.
in Grenada a lot in that video, and there's like a little bird that was trapped in, you know, you got the window and you got the kind of net
Yeah.
that you slide over
Yeah,
in the window as well. Trapped in there somehow, and I've come up and I'm like, what are you doing in there? And it starts flapping, and I'm like, wait, just calm in it, because I'm gonna let you out, but I don't want you to attack me or juke me or nothing with your being. And then there was a dog there called Max as well, and he's not interested in what I'm talking to, and he's, oh, a bird, let me go boot the bird. And I'm like, no, Max. Okay, so I need two people. I've called my husband, babe, come help me free this bird, and we managed to capture it being free. So there's just all those little things that are everything at the same time, all at once, showing the God in everything. Do you know what I mean?
I think Come deserves a proper video though.
It's like, come and see
I think that deserves a
how
proper
I
video.
see you through God's eyes.
Come do a lot of damage to this world.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people will take that in.
Good.
So like some, I don't want to say it, but Celine Dion type of sounds.
Oh,
yeah. The voice is mad.
Oh.
The voice is mad. The voice is mad. You know this though. Like you know this. Like you definitely make a room silent. Easy, without even trying. I'm not just gassing people. I know. It's serious things. So boom. Yeah, I'm gonna say it again. I think Come deserves a good video. So if you need a video for that, just hit me up. I'd love to feature in that video shoot.
Yeah, no, you
Anything.
mentioned some things earlier, and I think that would be great. That was the purpose of me putting out this album. I just put it together. Like I'm gonna out myself here now. So there's even mistakes that I didn't realize, and I released it, and now I can't take it back.
What mistakes?
There's mistakes. Like
Well, only you
even
know
in-
it.
the
Oh,
only
I didn't know it though.
Like in Come, there's a part where I say, "Our future's told," but in there for some reason the compressor has cut out the word futures, and it says told.
Oh, see, there's I think it's the noise gate then.
Yes, the noise gate. That's
Yeah.
what it is.
Yeah, noise gate.
So I'm still learning and mastering.
Did you mix that as well?
Yeah, I mixed the whole album.
Oh, you
so
mixed the whole album?
I'm still learning. You get me? How to mix.
How long did it take you to record the album?
And how to take my time. Doesn't take me long to record. I'm not gonna lie.
No.
But I sat on it for quite a while. I think I started recording that in end of 2021. And it was finished in 22. And I started mixing it at the beginning of this year.
So I Am is like the pre-sequel to Off Love, yeah?
Of Love, yeah.
And when's Off Love coming out?
I Am of Love.
Mad. When's the video coming out? The album, sorry, of Love. When's that one coming out?
See me, I'm too hasty.
Okay, so
I do things in haste a lot, and God's teaching me to slow down a little bit. Not everything has to be done now. I need to like work with Come. I'd like to do some like theatrical.
Yeah.
What's the word I'm looking for?
What?
Like a production.
Okay.
Yeah. Like a story that will merge all the songs together, so we can sing all the songs within theatrical production.
Ooh.
Something that we can visually watch in real time.
Ooh.
And I'd also like to create a movie that transitions all the songs like in the order of the album, and the movie just continues. But you play the music in the background, and that tells the story through people acting within the movie. So when you said you could see and visualize the official video for Come, I'm definitely on that. Let's do it.
I can see a lot of visions for that.
Yeah. I'm ready.
I can see angelic ceilings.
Yeah. Oh man.
Yeah, like 360 and
Yeah.
the camera. Dancers.
Yeah.
Like ballet dancing.
Dancers, yeah.
Dark
And they did the
just
contemporary dancers,
the
yeah.
light on them.
Yeah.
Slow.
That's what I'm saying, let's do it, man.
Mad. But like Jenna, I saw another song called Jenna.
See, Jenna's on Of Love.
Oh, see.
Yeah.
That's not on your
That's not
page.
even released.
That's on someone else's page.
That was like, I was so lucky. Yeah, I mean, I went.
Jenna's bad though. It's a bad boy song.
Bro, they're my ancestors.
Oh, okay.
Actually, when I realised about ancestors being really real,
Yeah.
and giving them the time of day, and started going into myself, meditating, stuff like that. I said to myself one day, I could feel like a cheeky energy. There's definitely a native Indian guy in there that's got long dreads. He's got red Indian skin and buns. Yeah, he's a smoker. But his energy is kind of. It's so spiritual, but also raggo. Like we don't care. We're not here for that. Like we cut to the chase. We say what it is, type thing. And I sat there one time, and I said, I was closing my eyes, listening to the beat, and I said, "Okay, you lot, what you got for me then?" And then just started, listen to me. So they're telling me, listen, innit?
Oh.
Listen to me better. That's how it started.
They're talking to your higher
They're talking to
frequency.
me my higher frequency.
Right.
And as I started writing the first bit and coming together with the song, there's a part in the bridge where there's a lot of like voiceover type things, and literally it was about 3 different energies I could hear. One had something to say, the other had something to say. What part of the song is that?
That's mad. That's giving me goosebumps because I know that vibe.
Listen to the sing a praise, sing a song. In the atmosphere filled with glory, sing along. Yeah, there's a part where one of them saying like, these lot are out here all day, like the enemy. Darker frequencies and darker energies are out here all day, non-stop. They don't sleep while you're sleeping. So get up, type thing. Yeah, man.
They're playing with you while you're sleeping as well. They're affecting your dreams.
So I mean,
be aware of it.
They've got you sleeping while you're a puppet while you're asleep.
Boom.
Yeah.
Yesterday, when I put on Jenna, I let it play.
Yeah.
I was doing something, playing in the background. It was dope. Then like I got autoplay on my phone. So I went to the next video, and it was you performing Jenna live with 0521.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. But listen, obviously I was packing some stuff away, and I come halfway through the video, and that's when I actually realised it was a live freestyle.
Oh really?
Yeah.
One take, you know.
You know why? You sound the same on the song and as you do live. I was like, wow. Levels. You don't get a lot of artists that sound the same on a song that they do sound live, because a lot of people auto tunes and you know what I'm saying, they compress it, they add bare effects to it. But you you sound the same on the song as you do live.
I like to keep my vocal raw. Like in the studio as well, if someone puts too much auto-tune on my voice, I'm like, I don't like it. It makes me sound weird.
I hear that.
Like take it off a little bit, or
I hear that.
so I like to have it plain, and the most I really like is a reverb.
Do you, any specific reverb?
I always go to space design for some reason.
Okay, yeah. That's like the modern
Just mess
type of
around with it.
reverb, innit?
Yeah.
Space design.
Yeah.
Where do you see yourself in 5 years in the music game?
Songwriting, publishing.
Songwriting. That's the path you're trying to go down to.
Yeah. I want to like...
Not artist.
Yeah, I'm definitely an artist.
No, but not like a commercial artist. You're trying to go down songwriting, like background stuff.
I want to do both. I'm not
Yeah,
gonna lie.
man. Put
But I
yourself
do
out
want to
there,
get...
man.
Yeah,
You're
I want to
sick,
get
man.
into writing songs for other people and specific things, like you said, movies and stuff like that. Like I'm really intrigued into soundtrack music.
All right, since you've been writing since you was 9 years old, yeah, what's been your proudest accomplishment till this date?
Oh my gosh.
What's made your heart skip a beat? What's made you
That's a hard
have to reflect? What's giving you the powers? What's made you feel like, oh, you know what? That changed my life, you know? That move there. What's your proudest accomplishment in the music game? And that have to be a big thing. It could be just something personal to you that it's a big deal to you, but everyone else might see it as, okay.
Okay. So the little moments where, like, you introduced me to that guy and he was like,
Oh,
I
see.
know, kind of thing. Or I'll get a message from someone and they'll say, I just stumbled upon your music and I just want you to know that it resonated with me. You've helped me through this or you've helped me through that. Kind of pulls me back into... Sometimes it's not rewarding. Do you get it? And I'm human, so I feel those things. I feel like I've given my all my life, and sometimes I don't get that back, or even a small amount of recognition for that. So when that one person validates everything that I've been putting in, and all the journeys I've had, and all the pain that I've overcome, and it's helped that one person. It could just be that one person in the world that I've helped for the rest of my life. I'm happy with it, and I'll keep doing it.
That's really the way to think. You know?
Yeah, because they're going to affect someone else. They're going to have children. They're going to help their children overcome.
Exactly.
And if I've done that just through sharing a song, then I'm good. I'm already
That's
good.
how I see life, you know.
Yeah.
If I can improve one person's day, I'm happy with that.
Exactly.
Because I'm one person, and this one person has made a platform that puts many people on. Because I was inspired by one person as well.
Exactly.
So it's very the power of one.
Yeah, I live to empower people. Like, I live to empower people.
That's what we do.
Yeah.
Are you early bird or night owl?
A little bit of both. I cross over. I have different patterns. Like I'm seasonal.
What are you right now?
I wake up. My dad would say, "She's always up. If someone's up at 6 a.m., it's going to be me." But I don't know. I go through seasons. Right now, I'm in a season of I'll still wake up at 7, but I'm not getting out of my bed to go and start do lots of work. Right now.
I'm a 5 a.m. man.
I'll do work. A lot of my work is sometimes on social media or putting things together, and also preparing lessons for kids. So from like 7 a.m. to maybe 9, I'll be doing that kind of stuff, and then I'm active. But there's times where I'm up at 5, 6, and there's no way I can go back to sleep. I have to get up, start cleaning, doing this or doing that.
Now once you're awake, man. There's no going back to bed.
There's no going back to sleep.
No going back to sleep. Something bothers me about the music game. I must say to you, sis. I'm going to tell you what it is, yeah. I love listening to an artist and I love their music. But when I do research into them, I'm bitterly disappointed. Even certain artists that I like and I meet them in real life, I'm just like, okay. Like, you disappoint me kind of thing. So now my question to you is, yeah, can you separate the art from the artist? Because I find it really hard. Once I get to know you, I find it really hard to separate the art from you.
No, it is hard. Like I said, you're flowing down onto other people. So if I'm listening to your music, like, I can't ignore. It's hard because you can put out an amazing piece of music that someone listens to and it changes their life, and then they find out that you were there busting your mum's head. It's gonna change.
R. Kelly.
That's what I mean. Like, you're gonna think to yourself, "Raw, is that all a lie?" Like.
But then again, the message the message
everything's
is different
energy.
from the messengers. So sometimes it is like
That's what I'm
that.
saying.
Do you know what I
Sometimes God can use you. God will use the enemy. Like God will use people that are atheists. Do you get it? So some powers.
Is there going to be any videos for the I Am album?
Yeah. Really, it's a community project.
Okay.
So everyone's welcome. Like if it resonates with you, like you did, you said to me, "Yo, Dice, come on that album." I can see, and you started brainstorming. Anyone that wants experience or has experience and wants to be a part of creating something, kind of doing, I don't know if it's called a casting call.
It's casting call, yeah.
Casting call, just for all areas really. So I'd like to produce the video and, like I said, the theatre production. So I'm sure that as I'm manifesting, the universe will direct everyone into the path that needs to be there. But just to put a little bit of a kick into it, kickstart it off, calling all creatives. If you want to get down with us here at the House of Phoenix, we'd love to work with you. I can't do it on my own. You get it? It's called I Am. We are. And unity is the key. So I'd love for you, love for all of you to join me if you can.
I'd like to add to that as well. If you don't join her, you lost. Because the thing gonna blow up anyway.
Trust me.
You feel me?
I'll do it.
Miss Phoenix.
Yeah.
What's House of Phoenix?
It's my house.
Yeah, what is it? How would you describe it to the world? Is it like
I'd say
a label?
we're a powerhouse.
Collective?
It's
Powerhouse.
a collective, yeah. We've got, so there's the House of Phoenix Entertainment, the Hope, HOPE.
Okay.
We think that we know that kids are the future and it's not for us anymore. We're building a platform for those to come, and we want them to be whole people. So yeah, we're paving the way for them, and it's to hand over the legacy to them. So they're the ones that are going to be the leaders of the future. So we're trying to make sure that they're heard, they're seen, and they're educated. And then we also, I'm a server. I love serving. Like I give, and I love looking after people. So I love cooking and feeding people. So we've got the HOP as well, the House of Phoenix, which is our food side.
Okay.
But we're just a talented house. We've got people that can do voiceovers. We've got people in the family that draw. We've got people in the family that rap, that dance, that sing. Like, the talent's endless. So, yeah.
So you got everything there?
Yeah.
So that's your I Am album. Use them people there, bro. Dancers,
Yeah, no, I can use like my son's a dancer and he's just graduated from the Brits and stuff like that. So,
okay, so
he's actually taken one of my songs from Of Love. He's taken Loyal One.
Okay.
Resonated with him and he ran with it and went, he's asking the school if he can do a whole production based on that. So he's doing that. That's off the Of Love album though. But there's only one of him.
I hear that.
You get it? So I need a whole team.
I hear that.
And as much as sorry.
It's all right.
I believe in overcoming because like the odds have been set against me. I had kids quite early, and now I'm a mother of 5. So people always used to give the stigma of, you can't do anything anymore. Like you've got kids. And I used to say to myself,
is that more motivation?
I don't know. Yeah, that's what it motivated me more. Yeah. I don't like to be told what to do or what I can't do. I see it as a challenge. So straight away, I'm like, okay, cool. Well, I can't do this. Yes, I can.
Like
what you say? I need a whole casting crew to make it. No, I don't. Well, I need an engineer no, I don't. Oh wait, you don't want to mix my music? Okay, I'll mix. I'll do it.
You learn it.
It's not a problem.
Yeah.
I will learn it.
Yeah.
However, we're better when we come together. Like I can write a song and I can write a banging song, but if there's 3 people in a room on the same wave, that song could be a masterpiece.
Yeah, I heard that. So.
Do you get it? So that's where I'm at right now. I want to involve everyone. I want to be empowered as I empower other people, and whoever it resonates with. I'm all about meeting my tribe right now. Like I'm so happy in the space that I'm in with the people that I've been blessed with in my life, the people that I've manifested and attracted, and I'm on that wave. So I want to now, like they're there. Why they're just there? Let's like work together and make something beautiful.
I'm gonna get back into music, but do you have any hobbies and interests?
Yeah, cooking.
Cooking.
Yeah, I love cooking.
So, hop.
Hop, yeah.
What's your favourite dish that you like to make? Mars, what's her best dish? Yeah, that's the real guy here. That's the truth.
The oxtail slaps. But
The oxtail slaps, yeah?
Yeah.
Oxtail slaps, yeah? Okay.
I just think we make the best deep fried prawns.
Oh.
And like other people will, my sister said she'll pay whatever to eat these prawns in a
Serious?
shop. Yeah. My baby sister. And I think she's the most amazing cook.
Okay.
She may take very long to cook.
Yeah.
Because she's a proper perfectionist.
Quality.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But she rates our prawns. She's like, nah, you better not be selling them for £8. I'd spend £20 on these prawns. And I'm like, yeah, okay. I just love cooking food. I love making new
I want to
things.
taste these prawns.
Yeah?
If she's set at that mark, I
Yeah.
want to taste these prawns.
Yeah, no, for real.
Is it like a...
They're one of our top sellers still.
Okay, where can they find Hop and where can they connect with you for the food?
Well, sometimes pubs call us in when their kitchen isn't being used and they've got no clientele. We come in and kind of bring the food and entertainment and put on nights and stuff there. We're not actually doing that at the moment because we've just got our own trailer, which we're setting up, and we've just got it to a standard where we can now start hitting the roads and doing events and popping up in an area near you. So yeah. Right now, if you wanted to take, like we do food for offices, office buildings.
Do you have Instagram? Socials?
Yeah, we're on Instagram.
What's the socials?
The Hop Bar UK.
Okay.
Or the Bouncing Trailer.
Okay.
If you want a trailer.
Okay.
And yeah, we're on all socials.
Okay, big up. I look forward to it, man, because I need to taste some of your food still.
Yeah, definitely. I actually bought you some cake today.
What cake is it?
We've got school cake, this vanilla sprinkle cake, and we've got some chocolate fudge cake.
Oh, well, vanilla spring cake would be nice for me still.
Yep, I thought as much.
Or lemon cake. Oh,
Yeah, I love lemon cake.
lemon drizzle. Oh. So, I'm hungry. I'm getting
I'm
hungry.
a foodie, man.
I'm getting hungry. Don't stop.
That's my love language, food.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I'm a foodie as well.
I like feeding people.
I'm an unleaded 3.5.
Yeah.
I burn food so quick.
Yeah, so you're lucky like that. We're not all lucky like that.
At 2 o'clock, if I eat at 12, at 2 o'clock I'm hungry again. I can eat a whole meal.
Yeah.
Easy peasy. Listen, boom. We're back to the music, yeah?
Yeah.
Because I want them to get to know you, because I want the truth in it. What's been your worst performance and why was it your worst performance? And if anyone went through what you went through, what would you have done different at the time?
My worst performance. I have forgotten lyrics on stage, I think.
That's mine, or we all do that. We've all done that. As long as the crowd ain't really clocking it, you can rock with it.
Yeah, I know how to, I've been doing it so long that I can kind of just...
You ever fell off stage?
Fell? No, I've never fallen off stage.
Oh, okay.
What happened to me?
I have.
I'm sorry.
I know.
Oh man, I don't know, you know. I can't say I've had like a devastating performance that has stayed with me. I'm not calling it into my life either.
Alright, cool. We'll miss this issue.
No, it'll probably come to me as I've left, and then I'll have to bloody text you, put it on the comments or something.
Yeah, that's all good. That's all good. Where's your best performance then?
I'd have to say it was with Trebler at the last, which theatre was that? Theatre like in, is it EC1? EC? Somewhere near South. East.
EC1's East, yeah.
Tribal Theatre. Is it the Tribal? I think so. Okay. But I sang Come for the first time.
Yeah, that's definitely shutting it down.
Full video, and I guess I just connected with everyone in the room. Like literally, it was a vulnerable moment for me because I had, even before I got on stage, I was like, God, and everything that's divine. I'm not even here for me. Like I'm here for, it might just be one person in the room that needs to hear this.
Were you sober?
Yeah.
Do you drink that night?
No.
Okay. Can you do music sober?
Yeah.
Alright, cool.
Yeah.
A lot of artists can't.
Oh yeah, no, I like to be in control, especially now. I'm more conscious of things. I like to be in control of what I'm doing. Sometimes though, I have a little drink and that before I get on stage, and but it's not really a thing though. If it's like a party environment and I'm on last or whatever, then yeah.
do you play the instruments?
No.
The voice.
My voice is definitely an instrument. I like to create sounds that sound like an instrument with my voice. So even on Come, there's a part where I tried to channel like a violin.
I think I know the part.
Come.
Yes. That's the bit I was taking
Yes,
about, innit?
but I did it. Obviously, my voice is going. But
Yeah.
if you hear it on the track, it kind of is like, is there an instrument behind that? Yeah, it came in quite like a string.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Do you mentor anyone at the moment?
mentor.
Yeah. Like you got a little young apprentice singer that you're mentoring in House of Phoenix.
My daughters.
Okay.
My daughters are actually really good singers for their age, to be honest. I've got a 6-year-old and a 7-year-old. Rin, my daughter Rianne, she loves singing and performing. So she's Mum, you said you were going to make me a video. So we went to Finland and she recorded a video for her song called Smile.
Okay, that's big.
I smile.
That's big stuff.
So yeah, I guess I'm mentoring them.
Okay.
What else would I say? Mr. Mars is actually in training. Vocally. I'm making a young singer out of him yet, actually. He's a very, very good tenor.
Hey, I look forward to seeing the
He's
future.
actually, he's in 2 of the songs on the album. He's in Trinity, so the
Of
deepest...
what album?
Of I Am,
Okay.
just released. So if you listen to Trinity again,
Yep.
the male vocal underneath the tenor, the bass, that's Mr. Mars.
Okay.
And then
What one?
Journeyman. So Journeyman is actually a Mr. Mars story.
Okay.
It's about his grandfather and
Okay.
how he moved from Mozambique to Zimbabwe, and he fell in love with Marshall's grandmother and never went back to Mozambique. Stayed in Zimbabwe. So that's the song of Sweet Love, which is also in brackets Journeyman, but he's singing the Shona on that track as well. So his vocals are very much prominent in that track, and I'm sure you guys will hit. Now he's singing jazz. You say the little things you say, everything. Yeah, so you'll hear that. There's a lot of unreleased music. When my husband and I sing together, we're called MC3.
Okay.
Marshall, Candice, and the 3 of us it's us and the Spirit of God in it. So.
Trinity.
Yeah, the Trinity.
The real Trinity. Man,
In the
female.
flesh.
Mad.
and our Creator.
Mad.
So yeah, you've got that to look forward to. We're a new duo. We've got a photo shoot actually coming up this week on Thursday, so we can get our pics and that done, and then we can start promoting ourselves as an act.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, man.
Definitely. So it's an MC3, yeah?
Yeah.
Mad. Hey, trademark that as well, people.
Yeah.
Out of all the artists that have come and gone, who would be your all-time favourite to do a song with?
But they're still here though, yeah.
They'd be dead or alive.
Erykah Badu. Oh no, sorry.
Ooh, change.
She's still here, so it still could happen.
Yeah.
I'd have to say Nina Simone
Nina Simone.
for those gone.
For those gone. So Erykah Badu is a living legend.
Living legend.
And Nina Simone, the original legend, yeah? That's big choices right there, B.
If Nina Simone,
I think you and Nina Simone make a good song.
yeah, man.
Hey!
I'd love to be
Sorry.
mentored by her. Like she's out of this world.
So that'd be so sick. But you can do some sampling and
Yeah.
make some matches. Like, you know, you're a producer.
I'm yet to cross into the sampling thing. I know how to, the flex thing and all that, yeah.
I don't know.
I guess if I spent a day on it, I'd get back into the swing a bit. I could make a sample.
So you say you're a producer, do you make beats?
Very rarely.
So you're more engineering?
Yeah, more engineering.
Yeah, how long you been doing that?
3 years.
3 years. Going good?
Yeah, it's going well.
The whole album of I Am You mixed and mastered. Yeah? You mastered it
I
yourself?
wouldn't say I mastered it because it's not really mastered. It's mixed though.
Okay. No, but
It's mixed to a degree.
certain songs sound like they've been mastered. Calm sound like it's been mastered.
Yeah?
Because yes. You don't think so?
Yeah, I just think I need to slow down a bit before I release it. Just make sure, like, listen to it. I think for me, I wanted to just get it out because I needed to release something. Like, it was all pent up inside me for years, and it's like I need to let this go so that I've got all these other projects and songs building up behind it, and I've still got this work of art here. The producer as well, NR Beats, he was he was working on board with me on it, and then a lot of projects came up in his life where he's flourishing now and stuff. So I didn't want to not hold him back, but hold him accountable, like say, no, but you promised to do this, so you have to do it. It was more so of, I got this, so let me carry it on my back and try and get it, you know, to where it needs to be. Yeah.
Okay, when you go in your car, yeah, what type of music do you play? Because is it the same music you sing?
Good question. Yeah, because I listen to a lot of Dice Phoenix.
Do you?
Yeah. I'm one of those artists that listens to my music. I listen to, when I've recorded a track, I'll listen to it. I think recently I haven't been so much on that. I'm into listening to a lot of new music right now, so I'm listening to a lot of different Zim artists.
Okay. Also, you're discovering?
Yeah, I'm discovering, yeah. I'm in this. I went through a long period where I didn't listen to any outside music.
Okay. Yeah.
For a lot of years.
Why?
And it would be from...
Why?
Just on my journey. So I'd just be writing and stuff like that, yeah. So
get to know yourself a bit more, yeah?
Yeah. It'd be people telling me, have you heard this new tune? Or listen to this. And I'm like, And I don't really listen to radio a lot.
Is it because you said you're like a sponge, you take in their sound, so you just wanted to isolate everything?
Listen, music is so powerful.
That makes sense still.
I do a workshop with kids at schools, just to teach them the power of music.
Let's come back. You do a workshop?
Yeah. Free workshop.
Okay.
So I was going into pavilions.
Okay. Do you still do it?
Not at the present. I want to get back into doing it. Okay. So any pavilions or schools out there that want a music workshop, I come in with my studio and stuff, and if the kids want to write songs or they want to produce a beat, they felt like it was a DOS lesson, because you're allowed to come in and just be you. If we're going to listen to a song, you lot choose your songs that you want to play, and I realised that they were all listening to trap a lot and drill. So I asked them, like, how does it make you feel? Because I realised my generation was a little bit angry-ish. Like, I was listening to DMX on the bus on my tape. Ready, you get it? And you lot are all talking about next anger stuff. So I wanted to get them aware of what you put in is what you're putting out. And I said to you, so how many of you listen to R&B? Nah, I don't really listen to R&B, miss. Why? I want you to think about why. Because it has me in my feelings. I said, so you don't want to feel that. You don't want to feel your actual emotions anymore. And they're like, nah, we don't want to. So I'm like, okay, cool.
That's deep.
Then they started listening. They even wrote a song. I don't listen to R&B because it has me in my feelings, in my feelings. And we wrote it all together. And then I heard them training their vocals and stuff like that. And it just makes them aware. So now even that little seed that I've sown, even if they are out here listening to that music or whatever, they're now aware of the change of behavior. I said, so now when you're listening to that drill and you're feeding yourself with that drill, the next person that looks at you wrong or does something wrong, you need to understand that you're feeding your spirit with that music. So automatically your reaction's going to be on smoke.
Yeah, facts.
You get it?
Definitely.
Just, frequencies.
Do you have any weaknesses, yeah? I know I'm making you vulnerable again, but do you have any weaknesses that you're currently working on right now?
Yeah. Hastiness. Like I said, that's been a lifelong working on.
So what are you saying, trying to master the patience?
Yeah.
So if I ask you what skill you like to master, will be patience? Or like, does that flip the question a bit?
Yeah, patience is a good one. I think I'm patient in many areas.
Okay.
Being a mother of 5, you have to be patient.
100%, mate.
There's certain things, though, where I could wait a little while before airing my opinion or how I feel or what I think, because sometimes I've just got it wrong. Like someone could have done something and I've just got it wrong.
Yeah, I heard that.
So sometimes I need to take that step back. Weaknesses is food, though. God help me. In
life, I know we just live, innit? We just live. Do you have any regrets?
Nah.
You just live? Yeah,
because I learn. And I have to accept who I am, and I learned through, like when I was younger and in church and stuff. I'm so stubborn. I used to be like, I don't care about what you have to say or what you think what your thoughts are, what your judgment is. I don't care, because I'm not judging anyone. I used to be like, I'm not judging anyone until I know, like, or until I've been through it. I can't judge them. And God was like, oh, you want to go through stuff? Okay, go through this. Go through that. Go through this. But I've learned.
But it made you powerful.
It teaches me,
100%,
I learn practically. Like in school, I wasn't the academic learner. Like I can sit there and do things, but like business studies, I didn't get it. Now I have my own business. I get it. Like they didn't. I'm practical. So if I have to do something for my business now, I have to make sure we've got liability insurance, XYZ, and you have to work out your profit margins, all of that stuff. Sitting down doing it in school just on paper.
So you're a practical, not theory person?
Yeah, I'm practical. So when I learn something practically in life, then I've learned. I'm like, nah, last time this is what happened. Like, we're not doing that again.
The question comes to me still. If you could pick any superpower in the world, what would be your superpower?
Shit. It'd have to be something infinite. My superpower. I've already got it, man.
Oh.
It just came to my mind. I'd love to be able to heal people.
Wow.
And then I'm I do.
But you
and
do.
I can.
You do.
Yeah.
And I think people got the healer thing wrong as well.
Yeah. Like, the more I heal myself, other people are being set free. Like I've seen it all around me.
No, you're a healer. And I'll tell you why you're a healer. Because a healer is not like, you know how like in the Bible they talk about Jesus healed the person's ear and raised Lazarus from the dead and all that stuff. I don't think that's what that is. I think that's just a metaphors. When a healer is someone that awakens something within yourself to heal yourself. That's a healer. Do you get what I'm saying? And I would say, yeah, you're definitely a healer. Because your music is inspirational and if you're not on that frequency to want to heal yourself, it won't connect with you anyway. Yeah. So
that's true.
So naturally you're a healer anyway. If someone's looking to get healed, listen to your music will help them heal themselves.
Thank you.
You feel me? So boom, let's go into sovereignty. How did you become a sovereign then? Talk to me, man. How did you become a sovereign, man? Talk to me, man.
I'm still walking the journey, but I see the little Magna Carta booklet thing over there. I'm on one of those too.
Yeah, big up Indigo Charles still. He dropped that on me still.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a sovereign as well.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Official done. Did he send off his papers and that?
Yeah, he was saying that still.
So I'm saying I need to send off my papers.
He was saying that still.
Trying to send it to the, I don't know if I need to send it to the Commonwealth, like, no, to the...
Alright, cool. Let's go into it. What made you want to become a sovereign though? Why? What was wrong with your life?
Again, I'm stubborn as heck. Like, who are you to tell me that I can't park over there? Who are you to tell me that what you're... So now soon I'm going to have to pay for oxygen that God has given me for free. First of all, you also tried to make me scared of oxygen when COVID first come out. Like, so I should be afraid to step out into the God-given space. Come out of here. You want to control... First of all, you bought the law of the sea that you made up. This is it for me, yeah? That my name is now a corporation and I'm a dead entity that can't answer for myself, and that's why
corpse.
I'm a corpse. So a solicitor has to speak for me like I'm dead. I'm not dead. I'm here. I'm alive. God has given me breath. The Spirit of God moves through me and allows me to do what I want on this earth, as long as I'm not causing.
So wait, is that why the solicitor is needed then?
Yeah.
Because you're dead.
Because you're dead.
And so what about the solicitor? Is he not dead though? Is he not dead?
No.
Has he not got a birth certificate?
Yeah, but in that moment, he's an agent of the law.
That is bullshit, bruv.
He's an agent of the law.
Okay.
He's your mouthpiece, isn't it?
Okay.
It's come to represent you. That's why they ask you, do you have representation?
And when you don't, they don't like it, do they?
They don't like it at
So
all.
they don't like speaking to dead bodies?
They don't like it at all because you're not dead. You're there in the flesh, alive. The only thing is, a lot of people don't know that they can't even open that court case. If you're aware and you say to them, I do not consent, I am the beneficiary of this title and this entity.
Yep. You claim
I'm
it,
here and I claim it.
Yep.
And I do not consent to you dipping into my trust fund or opening my trust fund to do X, Y, Z. That's when they don't like it.
Do you do that?
I haven't had to.
What do you mean a trust fund?
Your trust fund is, okay, so you know when you get out British Gas, and they tell you what your thing is for the year, and then they say, okay, yeah, you've got an account with us now. That's already been paid for by your trust fund. Your birth certificate, if you type in, there's the
code,
the number at the top of the page, like the reference number of your birth certificate. If you type that into, what's the website online, where you can find out, you put in like all the trust numbers and stuff like that. You put it in there, it will show you the amount it's worth now and the day that it was bought. Bought by the government.
Okay.
So they set up a trust in your name.
Yeah.
And it's bought for a certain amount. So maybe in 87, mine was bought for 5,000. Now it's worth 35,000 or something like that. So they go into your trust fund.
Can I access that trust fund then?
That's what we're trying to. That's where there's someone on this land.
You said there's money for me somewhere.
Yes, so, that's what I'm saying.
Wait, how do I get that money?
They make it when, and there's another side to it. When you're 7 years old, you're now dead at sea because you haven't come to claim it. So you've got until 7 years old where you're still alive and you can. The trust fund is like actively yours. When you get to 7, they're like, okay, so they haven't come to claim it in 7 years. They must be dead at sea. Yeah.
So people don't know how they're gonna claim it.
That's what I mean. That's what I mean.
That's some
and then the thing is, the
crafty
people that are out here saying this is what it is, guys, wake up. They're like, nah, that's not the government officials and that. Like, no, they're crazy. That's not true.
How can they use the maritime law on land? That's what I want to know.
That's what I'm saying. Because
how they gonna do that?
You have to go into a court for that to be effective. So when they summon you to court, because how can you? What do you summon? You summon demons, you summon entities, you summon energies.
That's dead.
So how are you summoning? You get summoned to court because you're not alive. And then your lawyer or solicitor has to represent you because if you're dead, you can't open your mouth to speak in court.
So if I'm dead, how am I getting charged?
Exactly. wait.
Let's make it sense. So
it doesn't make sense.
If I'm dead, how can they take me to jail because I'm dead officially, right? So who are they charging and who are they putting in jail then if I'm dead?
Your name, that's what I'm saying. They're using your dead corpse so they can do what they want with you. The thing is, we're not dead, so they have no right to be able to do that. They have no right to do that with you, but people don't know that.
Okay.
So we're here as slaves, dead slaves.
Okay. And to get back your ownership, you got to.
You have to create your affidavits.
Okay.
So you need to declare that you're a sovereign man or woman, and denounce them, basically, the power that they have over you. So you're taking back ownership of your name.
Yep.
And you put in this document that anyone using your name for anything other than what you've permitted them to is committing fraud against you.
If I'm dead, according to the government, so if I die in real life, who is that then?
Still you.
I'm finding it hard to make sense of it.
Me too. I'm still making sense of everything to myself, to be honest.
Okay, but you're on that journey right now.
But the thing is, I'm still on that journey. I'm walking that journey. It's mad. Listen to different court hearings and stuff like that. You'll start hearing the judges talk like that. One of them said, when the judge awarded for my family to be like the winners over the council, he left the room and left us standing in there. When he hadn't decided that, or when he was in charge or had made a decision in favour of the government side, he said, you can all leave, I'll stand and hold the floor.
Yep.
So that means he had charge in it. He stood the ground and let us leave. He's also said, I've heard them say, I can double this ship. There's no time. Time doesn't exist in my courtroom. So if we need to, so basically we're trying to get the hearing into another day. And he was saying, I've got hearings on that day. However, time does not exist in my courtroom. I can double the ship.
Yeah.
What the heck does double the ship mean?
It's the language of the Holy Seal. The Holy See.
The sea.
Yeah. Holy See,
So when you get onto the docks as well, you're there. You're now on their ship.
Yep.
You have to cross that bar. The bar is the sand. So the difference between water and land.
Oh, that's
when
what
you cross that bar, you're on water. So their law kind of stands. Before you cross that bar, you stand over here and say, I do not consent and I do not agree.
Oh, so you do that before you cross the bar. So if I say that and I cross the bar, what happens then?
You're not going to cross the bar. I don't think they'd even try to let you cross the
Check
bar.
this though. Boom. I'm in court. Yeah. I've been summoned. I'm in court. I stand just before the bar and I take back my name. So what happens next?
Well, they'll keep asking you. They'll say to you, "Are you Mr.
And I'll say
XYZ?"
yes.
No, you don't.
No? Because that's a straw man.
Yeah.
So what do I say then?
You say, "I'm the living man."
Living person.
I'm the living being, little living person, and I'm the beneficiary. The sole beneficiary
Of the name.
of the name.
Oh, I see.
And they'll keep asking you, "Are you XYZ?" And the more you answer that, where can they go from there? You're putting up a wall. For
That's
them.
good. That's good to know that.
Kind of get angry and they dismiss it, or
That's good. Because a name don't define, man. I'm more than a name.
Yeah.
Like the name I was given at birth is not who I am today. Kind
Exactly.
of thing. You get me? I've grown past that. So I've had many names along my journey. And what names suit me at the time is what I
me
use.
too. If my dad was here, he'd tell you that my first email address was Ghetto Pink. He used to laugh at
I
it.
don't want to say my
He was like,
one.
when you're older, you're gonna regret this. I'm gonna tease you. No, it's like the first thing that he said to my husband when he found out we were getting married. He was like, "Has she told you her first email address?" I'm like, "That shut up, man."
Look, what it can be famous or not. You might know this person personally, but what historic person would you like to spend a day with?
Historic person.
Deep one, innit? It's a deep one still.
Yeshua, innit?
Yes, you are.
Yeah.
See if he's legit, or what? You want to see
Nah, just
the stories?
not even the stories. To me, I believe that he found out
But
the journey that I'm just tapping into now by going within and realizing, like he realized that he is God, because if God breathed, we are the breath of life.
Yes.
Yeah, we're God's breath.
yeah,
So to be God's breath, are you not a part of who God is? That
Facts.
means you are God.
Facts.
And the fact that he unlocked that and obviously understood all kinds of physics and stuff like that. I'd just like to meet that person, like just in the flesh. I want to see why have they changed him? Why did they give us?
you know why? I know why.
Yeah, I know why.
The real Yeshua was a rebel. He was real.
He was a rebel. That's what I'm saying.
He was merciless with his words.
Such a rebel.
The person they give us is soft and kind and right. That's not how rebels. That's not how rebels really move.
He went there and tore up the place. Are you mad? What are you doing here? Bow! I'm mashing this up. And
thank you.
That's what I'm saying.
And when you
You
think
mashed up their tables, dashed it, and that's how I feel sometimes. So I'd love to be in that space, just in a space with him physically, him.
I respect that a lot, because you want to know the truth, innit?
Yeah.
Because a soft man can't be rolling around with thugs. It makes no sense.
And the thing is,
it won't work.
All knowledge has
dominate.
been so diluted right now, and we're in the time of information is overloaded. There's so much coming from every angle, and it can resonate with you so much to the point where you know that it's true, and then something will come and shatter that, and there'll be the foundation of truth, and there's distortions and thought distortions of that afterwards, and different thought complexes and stuff like that. So I'm just I want to wash all of that away and get to source. And to me, that's someone who tapped into source only, got it, and then left this place I'm transcending into higher realms so I can learn some more.
That's the way to move, darling. That's the way to move. But Miss Phoenix, we have come to the end of the Powers interview.
Thank you, sir.
I hope you enjoyed it.
Thank you for having me, always, man.
Yeah? Would you want to plug yourself to the people then, where they can find you?
I am Dice Phoenix. You can find me on all socials at I am Dice Phoenix.
I am Dice Phoenix. I look forward to Off Love album still.
Thank you. I look forward to working with you on Pause.
Yeah, big up, Sishin, yeah? You have a good day. Thank you for your time today, yeah?
Yeah, man. Happy
Big up.
Sunday.
Powers!